Hi, Scott with the Tool Store. Talk to you today about hand pumps. A lot of you do know, a lot of you don't know. We are licensed pump installers, so we work on water wells, and we're having more and more requests for emergency hand pumps. This is a Bison pump. It's an all stainless steel pump. It has a long throw on it. I'll show you real quick, and I'll set it down. It's quite heavy, so we're going to release it. Here, it's got the safety chain on it. It's got a long throw. Pushes out a lot of water each stroke. Perfect for emergency backup. There's a couple things I want to tell you about it, then I'll tell you a little bit about how to get them and if you can install them or not. This right here is a bail handle for your bucket. It's all stainless steel. It's got Teflon seals, stainless steel base. When you purchase this kit, we can either install it for you. If you're in Arkansas, that's the only place I'm licensed, is in Arkansas. Or we can send it to you and with really good instructions on how to do it yourself. If you have a big well, what they call a hand dug well, even though it may not be, they use machines to do them now, but back in the day they dug them by hand and put the clay tiles in them. It's pretty simple. You drill a hole with a concrete bore through it, bust a hole in it, whatever. You drill your concrete mounts right here, and this thing comes with all the pipe you need. It comes with a pump that goes at the bottom, and it can be done. You can install this yourself. The difference between this and the ones you see online, the ones online will only do 21 foot. This is a deep well pump. I can go deep, deep, deep. Most of them that we put in are about 60, 70 foot deep. But the ones the little cast iron ones you see real cheap that pump up, they will do 21 foot of water. But the main problem is their seals are not going to work. You got to use that thing every day to keep those seals wet. If you don't, you let it sit up for a year and then you need emergency water. You don't have emergency water. This one's going to work. It's stainless steel. They use them all over the world. They use them on playgrounds in countries that they don't have water. They use them real big in Africa and some of the countries that don't have the water and they don't have the electricity and they need this. Bison pump is one of their main pumps they use. They ship them all over the world. These pumps work. We can install them for you, or like I said, you can install them. If you need a quote on one of these or how much they're custom built. This one's custom built for a guy in Arkansas, just south of Little Rock, that we're going to install for him. But what we need, and I'm going to put the information on the website about the pumps, but I'm not going to be able to give you a price because each one is different. And what we would need to get a quote, we need the depth of your well, how much water's in there, and what style of well it is. We can do these for 4-inch, 6-inch, and 8-inch wells. It's not a problem. We just need to know the well, what well type, and the depth of the well. Another neat thing about this one as opposed to the other one, the seals are so good that you can buy a kit with this. It's an add-on, it's an addition, but it's a hose that comes off here with a check valve and a pressure gauge. You can pump up this thing, and it pumps up your pressure tank, and it gives you water in your house. Doesn't give you a lot of water, folks, because there's not a whole lot in a pressure tank, but it does give you some water. It's enough to make coffee, enough to flush your toilets. If you want to take a shower, you go out there, pump it up, you turn on the water, get wet, turn it off, turn the water off, soap up, and then turn it on, rinse. It'll give you that much. It's just enough. It's this is an emergency backup water. The main thing I tell people all the time, and we get calls constantly to replace those little cheap pumps. I bought this for emergency backup. Every time I go to use it, it doesn't work. I have to fix it. That's not emergency backup, guys. I don't know what that is. When things go bad, you need water, and you need water that works. This is the pump that works. No, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. And there's such a wide range of them that I can't even start to tell you the price. Without knowing the depth of your well and such, because a well that's only 10 foot deep, they're not really expensive at all. You got a 300-foot well, this thing's expensive. So, but on the internet, I'll put the information on how to contact me. You can always contact us at ttswaldo.com or come in the tool store. That's easy way. You can always email at info@ttswaldo.com on any of the products I do the videos for. But if you go to ttswaldo.com, I will put a page about these pumps and tell you all the information you need to do and a way to contact me to get a quote. They're pretty simple to install, I think. but some people are still nervous about doing it themselves. They want to make sure it works, and they want to make sure it's done correctly. But when you get this kit, you don't have to buy a PVC pipe. You don't have to buy the sucker rod. You don't have to buy the pump at the bottom of the tank. Like, if you order one of these cheap ones on Amazon, that's what you're getting. You're getting a tank. Nothing else. You're not getting check valves. You're not getting foot valves. You're not getting the pump at the bottom. You're not getting any of the mounting hardware. None of that. This is all comes in a kit, custom built for your well. So when you get this home, you follow the instructions and drop it in the hole. The main thing with emergency backup water pumps is that they work when you need them. This one will work. This one will work. The other ones, they won't work. They're just that we won't install them. Don't call and ask me to install one. I won't do it. We only do quality work, and we're licensed, so we don't want to lose our license by doing the wrong thing. This one works all the time, every time. We've installed several. I got videos I can show you. I'll put some more videos up about these pumping. Come by and talk to me at the tool store about them if you need emergency water or backup water, or you're just worried about the state of everything around you and thinking maybe it's time to start preparing. We can help you, whether you do it yourself or I come do it. If it's in the state of Arkansas, if it's not in the state of Arkansas and you want to get one from me, I will help you find your supplier, an installer in your area. We have a network of installers we can reach out to and help you get it installed. Or if you decide you want to install it yourself and you run into a problem, I can get somebody out there probably to help you. That shouldn't be much of a problem at all. There's a network of people all over the United States. These things have become so popular that they're about 3 weeks out to have yours built. Give me a shout at the tool store. Come see us. Thanks a lot.